What is going on, Guardians, and welcome back to another Destiny gameplay video. In this video I'm just going to show a full match that I had on my lunch break. It clearly took me a little bit to warm up, but once I got in my groove I really played well. Ended up with over a 2.0, but this kind of supplements the video I posted this morning on playing solo. And one of the things that happens when you go in solo, like this, you go up against a full team. Now, when you're going up against a full team, they have an extreme advantage in their communication. So luckily I got paired up on my team with two guys who were in a party together, so I was the only one playing solo. But the guys on my team were pretty smart. They played well as a team. They played revives and stuff like that, so I figured this was worth posting just to supplement the video on going solo that I posted this morning. Hopefully this will kind of showcase some of those things well, some of those tips, some of those strategies, and show why it's important. And I won't spoil how the game ended. You can just kind of watch as you go and see how it went. Now, it admittedly took me some time to warm up. This was, I just went home on my lunch break. I hadn't played in a while, and just kind of jumped right in cold turkey. Didn't grab bounties or nothing. I didn't grab no shoes and nothing. Jesus, I just came straight in. And on that initial assault, I do like how this initial assault is all primary based, primaries and grenades. Now that we don't have special immediately. So the initial onslaught here, I derp a grenade. I thought I had my, I was coming out of the revive and I tilted the camera up, but I forgot that the camera resets when you come up out of the revive animation. So I kind of hurriedly rushed my grenade and really derped it. But initial assault is over. I kind of dropped back to kind of check on things because I was in a poor position down there. Everyone on my team is wiped. I know that reviving them in the middle of the map is probably a bad call, so wait for them to spawn. And their whole team pushes over here. All three of them are there. I managed to get one kill down, but I know at this point I'm thinking I'm gonna have to revive, but I wait anyways just to make sure. What if my teammate clutches it out? I wait to see if he does. He doesn't, so I go ahead and respawn after that, and then I can play the special boxes. We get 2 of 3 on the map, and that gives us a little bit of special control. Now I'm looking at where these guys just were, and I'm giving my teammate time to catch up. Now I go for the drag scope. I clearly overcompensate on the drag and take the shot and miss the snipe. In the moment it's kind of difficult, to eyeball those things. Sometimes it looks like you were golden, like your shot definitely should have connected. But then when you go back and play it frame by frame, you can see clearly things like that. You just slightly overcompensate. Now that one looked pretty good too, but I get thorned down, and these guys are, 2 of them are using thorns, one's using the last word, and all using their 1,000-yard stairs. So I think actually one of them switched to Matador, or was it a Matador or Party Crasher halfway through the match. But anyways, if I remember correctly, again here I overcompensate on the drag, and you can clearly see it's just barely off, but it is off. So I have to take a second shot. I get the pick, and now we're 3v2. So I'm gonna kind of peek up here. One blinks up, so he's a little bit more exposed. Teammate gets the pick. Now we are 3v1, and he's on the head glitch on the stairs, and one of my teammates manages to get the headshot with his Ice Luna, which is pretty impressive at that range, so good on him. Now we are collapsing on these guys. This guy already has damage, so I come on from the flank. Again, this is what I was talking about, seeing what your teammates are doing and figuring out how to complement it. I'm not going to go the same way they are, but I'm going to engage the same people they are. So I come at a different angle, so we're not all bunched up on the same spot. That opens you up for a multi-kill pretty consistently, so don't do that. And here we have middle map control, which is always a good thing to have mid-map control. It means that you can run the spawns and do what you need to do in order to maintain control of the pace of the game. So we're in the same room, but not in the same spot. And neither of us are going to play with heavy, by the way. We all wave it off. Some people start to do this where they'll wave it off, but they'll pick it up anyways and just not use it. They'll pick it up and then wave because they don't trust people not to heavy troll, which I totally get. So you're going to see a lot more of that. And they actually do that. My team does that, and their team does it. They both pick it up and then wave just to say in good faith, hey, I'm not going to use this, but I'm picking it up just in case you're a troll. So I get the snipe there, get some special, and we're back in this thing. Now I see heavy ammo down here, so I'm thinking at this point, this is the first wave of heavy. I don't know if they're trolls or not. So I'm gonna pop my super. Sure enough, this guy does fire a rocket, even though they waved it off. But that was the only round of heavy fired. So that was a good call to go ahead and super the heavy, just thinking that, hey, these people might try and troll us. And I'm going to give that guy the benefit of the doubt and just say that in the moment he kind of panicked. He had just picked up heavy ammo, so he shot that rocket. Uh, no harm, no foul. We'll just move on. So we get wiped here. I drop down to try and think about a revive, but I was already damaged, and I go down. So now I'm just I'm still waiting. I look around. My teammates clearly got split spawn, so I go ahead and force the respawn at that point. And one of my teammates goes in solo. Now here, I pull out my sniper and I take the shot, but you'll see it was just a smidge off. I just freeze frame that just as a reminder, guys. Bullet magnetism is not a thing in this game. You can be off by literally an inch in the game, and it won't give you the headshot. A headshot is not a headshot unless it's actually on their noggin. So bullet magnetism, not a thing. Now here, I'm trying to give assistance to my teammate who's clearly running out the door because he's hurt. I didn't hear the blade dancer, so I was like, oh crap, when he came out the door. But then I disengage, but I don't stop firing. You know, I kind of drop back and I don't run all the way away. I still stay there just to provide assistance to my teammates because blade dancers aren't invincible. You know, you can gun them down with good team fire. Now here, I don't force the respawn. You never want to do that. And then it turns out to pay off. I'm going to get a full team wipe here. I come over here to revive my teammate because we are down at this point. We need points. So I get the revive. I take the shot. My teammate did get that guy down, so no assist points for me, but that's okay. I'm glad he got the kill. And then here I try and get this guy in the back of his noggin as he's running out the door to try and disengage. Now our teammate does go down here, and I'm trying to cover my teammate that's trying to run away. I do manage to get the guy pursuing him for the defense kill. Now he gets wiped because he runs into two guys. I get one kill by hiding behind the rock and using it as cover. So here's the full team wipe. There's one. And then I push up. I see two. So I push up to put my side to this rock. That way I can focus on the guy that blinked up to special without getting shot from this guy on the side. And then I can jump up and engage him. I think my best bet here is just to hip fire the sniper rifle and do the melee. And luckily my hip fire did connect. So all I needed to do is get that melee for the kill. Here I know this guy's up here and I'm trying to get a beat on him, but I missed my first snipe, kind of choke on it. So I jump up here to get the revive. I admittedly am really bad jumping as a hunter, so it takes me 2 tries. I come up, I get the snipe on this guy, but because I'm a derpy jumper, I didn't get the kill in time to save my teammate over here. But we do come over and he denies the respawn, or the revive. I was like, no, why'd you do that? No. We were right there. We had the win there. Again, they wave off the heavy. This guy gets sniped. This is one of my biggest mistakes in this game. I only saw one guy here, so I decided to challenge. I get the revive, and then I'm going to push out to push his orb when he gets up, to push his body, and then counter snipe, and realize there were two, and I just got both of us killed. So that was bad on my part. That's one of the risks playing solo is that the guy can tell me, hey, there's two there. This is a bad idea. I only saw one, so I made that mistake. But now we're in the hole. We lost our lead. We got to make up for it. I see that my teammate is pushing a guy in mid, so I jump up to offer assistance. I get a couple of shots on him just to keep his health from recovering. So that's definitely a good thing. Make sure your team firing. And you don't have to get the kill, get the assist. When you assist a kill, that's almost better. Admittedly, that was a jerk move. I sniped that guy off the spawn. I typically don't do that, but in the moment I'm just like, oh, we gotta win this, I saw him spawn, and I didn't use my better judgment in the moment. I went ahead and shot that guy off the respawn. So that's partially the game's fault for respawning people clearly in sight of other players, but then at the same time, I had the ability to not take that shot. So karma finds me. I had no idea that guy was up there. I was looking off to the left, and karma catches up with me, and he wipes me there. So now we're back to having lost the lead. It's a pretty neck and neck game at this point, but we're gonna try and rally a nice lead here. I see that indicator on the relic kind of gives away people's positions. Here I'm just trying to avoid death. I'm jumping around, and here I try to jump over this guy's head to get through the door, but I jumped too high. I would have had a good shot at escaping there. I did get over his head. Now my teammate pops his super, gets a couple nice kills, and then I'm just waiting on the revive here. But they decided to go ahead and push 2v1, which is probably the right call. But unfortunately, the guy had a super, and he goes 1v2 and clutches out the win against my teammates. I think they did make the right call there. They could have stayed and played my orb, but they had the advantage 2v1. and one of them was still in his super animation, so I thought that was the right call, even though they did lose it. Now, I pop my super here, and I get shut down by a Fist of Havoc. I didn't realize they had 2 of them, so I just saw them pop 1, and I thought that was my indicator, like, hey, it's safe now. They pop their Fist of Havoc, you can approach with your roaming super. And oftentimes, that's what I do. I wait to see a Fist of Havoc, and use that as an indication of when it's safe to pop a roaming super if I'm going to do that, something like a Stormcaller or a Blade Dancer. So here I would just wait for that door to open, because I know he's up there, and get the pick. And then I jump up and finish off my kill here. Make sure you're cleaning up your kills if you can. That guy should have backed off, but he decided to stay and engage. And then, I just choked on the team wipe. That would have been nice. Now at this point I'm one shot, so I jump up high over this guy's line of sight. And then I can get a couple shots into him, prime him for my teammates so that they can get the kill. Now here I actually managed to get the jumping body shot on this guy. But then I couldn't wrap it up because this guy pushed me. So I go ahead and hip fire the sniper rifle and melee him out of the air. Throw a skip grenade here, and I threw it. It bounced at a weird angle, so it was kind of a worthless grenade. Sometimes with these grenades, placement is everything, especially with things like skip grenades and lightning grenades. And sometimes you can just completely waste, your grenade energy on a whiff, and that's what I did there. So here, again, we waited it off, but at the same time, I'm going to post up in a defensive position around the heavy. Now there I thought that I got that headshot. Clearly I didn't. Basically got his right shoulder. So it looked close, but just wasn't close enough. And unfortunately he doesn't double peek. He's smart. You never want to double peek when you get hit with a sniper rifle. So he was smart. He backed off. And as he's running away, I'm looking at my grenade melee, or my grenade energy in the lower left. I'm waiting, and then I jump up at the moment I think it's going to cool down. And the second it finishes its cooldown is when I throw it. And I do get the kill there. I'm at the bottom of my mag on my last word, so I reload before I re-engage. I jump up. I see that there's 2. I got shots into 1. I'm waiting for him to come back down because all I need is a body shot with my effort eats. I choke on the body shot, but luckily my teammates are there. They see that I have the aggro. They flank from both sides and get those 2 guys down, so that was good on them. Now here I'm going to snipe the guy that got the revive, and effort eats spear definitely has enough impact to shoot through overshields. I get both of those guys down. I have 1 bullet left in the mag, 1 bullet left in my name actually with my sniper, and then I use it on the revive, and then we push this last guy, a 3v1. We get him down, and right now we've got a decently comfortable lead, so we're looking to wrap this thing up. I come over here to check for special. There is no special. I definitely wanted to have some to clutch this game out. I go ahead and pop my super here and jump up to engage the guys that came high. My teammate supers as well, so one of them goes down to his super, and that's okay. That's definitely okay, because we want to get super kills. They're worth more. So instead of 200 points, we just got 250 points. So points matter. And then here we get another 150 points because he gets the kill, I get the assist. It doesn't matter to me if I did most of the work and damaging the guy. That's fine. If he cleans up the kill, that's more points for our team. And that's how we managed to win this match. I was pretty happy with my performance. Now these guys were decent. They were pretty good. They didn't make bad decisions. They made some good decisions, some good plays. So shout out to them. GG on their part. They played very well. So I managed to come out with 25 kills and I think 14 deaths. I think it was 25 and 14. So yeah, 2.08. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully this is helpful to you, kind of seeing the thought process. Guys, we'll catch you in the Crucible.